people. Good evening. Friday night, 9 o'clock. Koi TV live, and I'm really proud. Team Arsenens, Lars, Jasper, and I, and me, and of course the concrete boys put it in this floor, especially Lars. I must say, we were assisting Lars, and it's a really nice floor. The thinnest part is 8 centimeters, and in the middle it's 19 centimeters thick, and it's really went well. It's a really nice floor. I need to keep it a bit moisture because then it gets harder and less chance on the opening cracks, and but this is already now you can walk on it, and it's really nice. So I'm really proud. This is really the beginning of the of course the demolition of the 2 tanks was the beginning, but this is also this is really the start of the rebuilding. Okay, the rest for later. Let's go down. Ooh. That was that is the concrete floor. We started this morning at 6. Had to do some last bits. Pim yesterday he helped me with filling up the big tanks that are underneath the old concrete floor, and then this morning, early morning, they came 7 o'clock. The first truck came in for the concrete, and it's a really nice floor. You will see the whole story. Of course, we took some footage, so you will see every detail. If we have enough concrete and things like that, you will see later on in a nice movie in part 1 or 2. So I'm really happy that concrete floor is there. I'm also really happy you're there. So because we don't have a live stream without viewers, and it's good to see you. It's a Q&A. Of course, we've got some news. There's always news in koi land. But we have news, sneak preview, and the XXL tank. We have some light on, so we can check in a. Now let's make that koi of the week. Because the koi of the week tank is empty, but for that. But that's later on. So if you have any questions, please, write them down in the live chat. If you can't do it in English, I will try to translate from Dutch or German. I can try to translate to English. So don't be ashamed. Oh wow. Evening, Nip in Koi. He is from the UK. He's there. There's a lot of, and I like that as well, a lot of Dutch people, but also of course some English people, and this is especially for the Friday night. So any questions, please let me know. Maybe if you have a dog, or if you were walking outside last night, 12 o'clock, let's say 12 o'clock, it was quite cold already, and the ponds are getting quite cold. The temperature is dropping quite quick. So I hear a lot of people around me that are building their the roof on the on the pond. Yeah, starting to heat some ponds. If you don't do that at all, and that's of course it's possible. I think most people don't use heating and roofing their pond or covering their pond. But yeah, be careful with feeding. We can see it here in this in the shop. The amount of food normally easily 2.5–3 kilo for the whole shop. Now it's maybe half a kilo a day. And it really dropped. And it's not because we did that, but you can see the fish are not that eager anymore. So be careful also in your pond. Don't overfeed your koi, and I'm actually saying don't overfeed your filtration system. So yeah, be careful. Heidi is saying what a nice space. Yes, it's really nice space. So we have the concrete floor now. The next thing is we're gonna put the drain, not the drain, the waste pipe all around the whole space. We want it on top of the concrete, not in the concrete, because we want to be able to switch the tanks. The tanks will come quite soon, really soon, and we want to be able to reset the whole thing maybe next year or anything. So it's going to be an outer from around the whole area. We have the drain. We've got, of course, automatic filling systems. So there's going to be a line on the ceiling and air. So 1, 2, 3, yeah. So that's the piping we're going to do soon. And then we're going to get rid of the black walls, and then, yeah, so it's going to be really spacious. And then the first 10 tanks come in maybe next week. I hope next week, so it's good. Patrick, it's good. It's good you're here. I was a bit worried he wouldn't be here. He was here in the shop, and he's here also with the English. That's good, Patrick. Good to see you. So yeah. Nick is saying 16.2 Celsius. So it's getting. Last week it was some people had 18, even 19 degrees. Now already 16. Thank you, Alex. Sander, Kevin, Hannah, I think. Langeberg. Hoi, Stefan. Do I need to make a reservation for the cheaper Taniguchi Tosai for the golden corn? No, you don't have to make a reservation. We've got enough of those, and yeah, as soon as you see we're getting the fish in, then please check by WhatsApp when they're out of quarantine period. Hi Stefan, is there an alternative for an aerated bottom drain that gives enough air to the pond but not take that much side of the koi? There's you can make an air curtain just on one side of the pond. That will also make a good circulation, and you will see not the whole area is like a jacuzzi. So that is really working well. You've got the Japanese air string, and you have to make it heavy with putting some stainless steel in the string and then put it on the bottom. I think you will find some instruction on YouTube. That's really nice, but you have to do it on one side. You need some space. Yeah, that's what I like. And if for bigger ponds, for example, we do the side where at most of the time you're watching your koi from, we leave that bottom drain without an air disc, and then the third and the fourth one, for example, we put on, and that's also working really well. Hi Stefan, is there sorry, that's the best way to treat fin rot? 16. Best way to treat fin rot. There's gonna be, I'm gonna tell you a story. Fin rot. So you have to, of course, you have to start by the base, and not the base of the fin, but why do they get fin rot? So you have to check why is that going on. So make the water quality okay. You can test or let it bring your water to the laboratory where you can see what's the bacteria count, how many bacteria are in the water. So yeah, if it's sky high, yeah, you have to get rid of that as well. You can treat the water, but you can also rinse, of course, clean your filter system, all those things. If everything is really well, then I would say if this is the fin, and it has like a rotten spot here, of course, when the koi is sedated, you have to cut that bit out, and then treat the edges put some propolis. We're gonna have a giveaway tonight, so we're gonna give some propolis away. This is really organic propolis, and you have to put it on, so to protect the fresh cutted wound. Sorry. That will really help. Also check on the rest of the fish if they're okay, the rest of the population in the same tank, but also check the rest of the body of the fish. If that's okay, I would leave it like that. If there are other places where you can see some bacterial infection, I think it's necessary to make a swab and send it to a laboratory where you can test it and let it be tested on. And they can make an antibiogram for you, and that means they check for you which antibiotica works on that bacteria, and that is really helpful, because then you can, with that paper, you can go to a veterinary and get the right antibiotics. To be honest, I don't know a place in the UK, but there should be enough dealers who know where to bring the swab to. But yeah, here in Holland, we send it, for example, to Rob Heijmans. Yeah, they can do it, and it's really working well. And the WUR here in Lelystad, the Fish Research Center. Okay. One moment. Floor. What is the next? Ariano, congratulations. Yeah, you've got a really good excuse not to be on the Wednesday on the Wednesday night live last Wednesday, because they were in the hospital and they're getting a baby, and they're now watching with their 1-day-old daughter. Oh, so it's born on Thursday, so Wednesday should be easily No, you don't want a divorce, so congratulations. I hope everything is well. Now maybe I'll see you and the baby maybe next summer, or I'm looking forward to that. Really, really nice to see. What? Oh. Yeah, here. I have put my cover on my conservatory pond to stop condensation. At night, pond is still 22 degrees, starting to change over to medium. What do you think? Sorry, one moment. What? Yeah, no, it's good. 22 degrees. It's quite hot for medium. Of course, it cannot harm. Depends on what you call it. If you know the temperature is going down really quite fast, yeah, you can start with the medium. That's a good thing. If you think you can still hold the 20 degrees, 22, 20 degrees for the next 3 weeks, I would keep feeding them some more protein food. So, but yeah, it sounds good. Alex, congrats, Arjo. Soon for me the same. Alex, I hope it's not on a Wednesday or a Friday. Congrats. What type of plastic is it you use for lining ponds, and what sizes? The type of plastic we have. HDPE, it's the really, you have to weld it. That's really nice. We use for a liner we use the 2 millimeter, and it's really strong. It's not gonna leak when you throw in a bike. Well, we here in Holland do that all the time now, but it's really strong. We have the rubber, Firestone, Forever Flex, and EPDM, that's really nice. You have also some PVC liner, but you have to get the right one. But because some ones will want, some of the PVC liner will get hard with the UV. So it's a bit cheaper, but they're not lasting that long. And the sizes, yeah, the sizes, we at the moment, at the last, let's say, 10 years, we only sell liners in 3D form or ordered 2D form. We don't sell it from a roll anymore. But I think I think it was every step you can get from 1.5 meters. So you have a roll of 1.5 meter up to 20, I think, 20 wide, and the rolls are 25, 50 meters long. But for example, the big pond we did a liner in the Vatopedi in the monastery. The rolls were 4 meters wide, and then we welded in the pond at the location. So that's also possible. We've got some free shape ponds we weld on the location, but the most common koi pond shapes we had a really nice pond Lars built with his father, and Andy Kaak came to weld it. So if you're in Holland and maybe also in Belgium, they can do it for you. Andy Kaak. My koi had an accident and both pectoral fins are torn. What's the best thing to do? Are torn, Wietse? Do you mean like are there like split, and I don't know what the accident was, but let's say it jumped out and they're all ravelly fins. Keep an eye on it. You can treat it with some anti-fungus just to prevent to get fungus on, and then put it back in the pond or in the tank, and check on it daily, of course, but check there's no fungus coming on the fins. That's really important. For the rest, let it grow back. The favorite moving bed filter brand. Moving bed filter brand is, if you ask me a favorite drum filter or combination filter, it's Red Label. Because I like some features on the Red Label systems where they have a patent on, and I like their style, I like the surface, I like the toughness of the filters. Moving bed, it depends on, of course, we have sometimes a lot of the moving bed filters come from a Red Label. But sometimes, last time we had a friend of Arts and Ends. He ordered the drum filter at Red Label, and he got the moving bed from another company, from IIM, because that was it's a bit more spacious, and the price was good. So the moving bed. I also, we make moving beds ourselves. So if it needs to be really big, last year we had a movie about the moving bed or the filtration system in the monastery, and we made it ourselves because we wanted really big. And then the moving bed is not that special as in design. You need the air. And you need the flow, but it's not hocus pocus. So moving bed is many factories can do. I think Ariano, I think it's been sent. Yeah. In the US, we don't have very many options. Oh, okay. If you send me an email, I can show you where you have to look for the moving bed filter and for the drum filter. I can show you some drawings, some factories that also deliver in the US, and they're really fine. You're welcome. It's good you're here, London. I hope I pronounced your name well. Let's go to the XXL tank. So that means Koi of the Week, intro, and then go to the XXL tank. We're going to look at the dark block and I'm getting through it, and put it near the by the breeding machine, of course, so they're not. Oh, look at this really beautiful Kohaku. Those pink, really grown, really big growth. This nice body, really nice. And look at the Kashiki. Doing really well. The temperature is here at the moment is 18, but it will stay like this, and soon you will get the heater on. You see a lot of Shirotsugi, beautiful Shirotsugi sitting around. Here. Here this Shirotsugi, this black and white one. That's the Omosato Shirotsugi, and it's getting more beautiful every year. It's quite a big koi. Don't let yourself fooled by the camera. These are quite big koi, and that one is Shirotsugi 75 centimeters, and this Sanke, that's the beauty from the Nancy. From Omosato, and we've already made a really nice selection of Shirotsugi at the harvest for 2022. That is, of course, it's now 21, but for the selection of next year, really this is the Karachi. This is one of the Konichi Karachi. We have a lot of certificates at the moment in the shop, and we are sending every week. We send quite a few to the owners, and a lot of owners choose to pick it up later on when it's spring or when they're gonna check on the new collection. And it's always eating like that. Really nice. So that's doing well. Oh, here's the Kohaku again. And the Isa Showa now together. On top of the Isa Showa, Kaka Showa. Really beautiful. So the fish are doing well, and the water is getting really clean at the moment, and that's also because, and I hope you can see it, the last Baki shower is started up today. So we have a really nice flow. That's really Baki shower. Big flow compared to the other three. It's an old style pump. It's a sequence. I think it's Reno, and a really strong, powerful pump. So I'm happy with that one. Deutsche Showa, you can see over there. It's on the bottom. Nice eating. It's always going around. It's always doing this and chewing himself. Oh, this side. Okay, let's go back to the ship. it's quite dark, and I think soon there will be like a movie on YouTube where we have some daylight, and we can see some more results also, because we want to harvest that tank quite soon. So keep an eye on YouTube. Elwin is asking, what is the price of a pond 3 by 4 by 2 meters deep? It's difficult to say like that, because it depends on the filtration, what filtration system, what liner, what material outside, what's the quality of the material. So we really have to, by email, we can send you some. After a talk, we can send you some prices. Are you there at the ORP day tomorrow? I hope. It depends, because it's quite busy still in the shop. Today also quite a lot of customers. Françoise is here, of course. But yeah, I have to. She just came back from Greece. So we have to we have to see if that's possible. So maybe I'll show up. I hope so, because I'm looking forward. I want to learn every day as well. So I like to hear from others how they think and what's their opinion about ORP and ozone. So yeah, I hope so. It's really nice for the people that don't know yet. There's an koi cave has a ORP ozone seminar. Yeah, seminar with lunch, and but you have to make a reservation. But it's I think it's really nice to go there. It's Naaldwijk. It's not that far away from here. And yeah, it's good to have a visit. Sorry, Priscilla. So at the XXL tank, I forgot. We're not. They cannot hear us, Merlin. The XXL tank. I was showing you some koi. The Shirotsuri from Omasako is really big, 75 centimeters. So that's where you can compare. Next time we will get the same mic. The other camera has that mic that's not working that well, especially because of the 4 bucky showers, trickle towers that are on. So sorry for that. Next time we do Dovertaal. Yeah, subtitles. Okay. What's the temperature difference? What's the temperature difference between a serre without for a cover with transparent plastic? I don't know exactly. You will get some, especially when it's sunny, you will get 2 degrees difference. But when it's really cold and it's just plastic, you don't get that much difference. If you use the stegdoppel, the really that they use in greenhouses, the channel plates. I don't know. It's the stegdoppel. That would be that really helps. Only one layer of transparent plastic, like plexiglass or acryl, it's not working that well. Albert de Vries, yes, there will be a movie in the water soon as well. Can you expect the same from a bio-UV and an ozone system? What's the main difference? Bio-UV disinfects the water by the UV rays. Ozone is like for oxidation. So by ozone you oxidate all the organic particles in the water. Or all, yeah. So I know I said in the past, I said maybe to some people also, maybe BioUV is the more safer way to have to get close to ozone, because ozone can be really nice, can be a really nice an ozone system on your pond can be really nice, but it costs some money. And if I'm going to go there tomorrow, of course, there are some systems that look cheap or are cheap, but if you are honest, you have to have the whole feature. It's good to have an air dryer, for example. It's good to have good measurement, ozone measurement, so it switches off when you have enough. When your redox it's okay. When the ozone that gets the rest ozone, it needs to be, if that's there, if it's not broken down by the carbon or by the UV, it needs to shut the system off, because ozone can be dangerous as well. So, it's many times I come to ponds where I have to visit, and then I smell some ozone. It's really not healthy to have that all the time. When you're visiting your own filter house, you have the ozone inside. So, yeah, if you have the full package, ozone is more expensive than BioUV, and BioUV is not cheap. So then I'd say, okay, maybe BioUV is more safe, because you cannot see you don't look in the blue light, but it's covered by the stainless steel tube, so that's okay. Then that's more safer to do. But that's why I like to go to the seminar tomorrow. If there's a good way to install it, I know there is a good way to install it, but if they have a more economic way to install it, then it's a good option. Oh. Okay, which breeder makes the best varieties? Visito. My daughter is now in Greece. She's not on holiday, she's working there. Which breeder makes the best varieties, and which one makes the biggest? Greetings from Greece. Ooh, that's a really, your question is so open. I could talk about an hour about this to cover all. So I cannot say, okay, for Showa there's only one breeder that's the best, because it depends on your style and it depends on what you already have. For example, let's take Showa. I really love the Isa Showa. I'm in love with the Maruchu Showa. Really beautiful Showa. But the Danichi Showa are also really beautiful. Kase Showa are really beautiful, and all they have their own style. Especially when even for beginners, if they come to Japan and we go to Isa, you go in there, especially when you go to the Sansai house, so the 3-year-old size old koi. It's really one style Isa Showa. You can really recognize that style. Later on, if you see one at your friend's pond, you can say 90 5% should be Isa Showa. So the whole maybe 400, 500, 600 pieces of Showa that all have the same style. Of course, they're unique because of their pattern, but same style. I wouldn't like 6 Isa Showa in my pond, in my private pond. I would like 1 or 2, but not 6. So if for that style, I would go there. But yeah, Sekiguchi Showa, really beautiful, more elegant Showa with the red and the black when they're quite young already, beautiful. It's also really nice. So it's difficult. So when a customer comes to me, writes me an email like, hey, when you go to Japan, can you please select a good Showa for me? Can you find me a good Showa? The next question, my question back is, what kind? What's your future? What do you want to achieve in the next 4 or 5 years? So that's what I like. Yeah, Momotaro Showa is also beautiful. The Sanke Kohaku of Sakai, of course, really beautiful, and giants. But Dainichi also have really beautiful Kohaku and giants. If you like Toraso, talking about really particular Kohaku, go to Toraso. If you've seen enough Toraso Kohaku, you will recognize the style at an owner's pond. Should be Toraso. It's a typical, the red, it's typical, yeah, the Benny it's typical for a Toraso, but also the body, yeah, so I like that Kohaku as well. But again, for Toraso Kohaku in one pond, I'm really getting bored. So yeah, it's difficult to say, okay, this is the best. Maybe some people have their opinion like, oh, okay, if you want to go for Kohaku, there's only one breeder, but I must say I cannot, I don't agree on that. And that's even with other varieties. For example, Asagi. Yeah, you can go to, there will be people that like the Asagi of Yagenzi. I like the Asagi of Mazagi from Oya. So it's so many breeders, but it's all different style. And yeah, it's easy. Yeah. Also, that's a good example. Hiutsuri, really beautiful Hiutsuri. Go to Miyaishi. He has really beautiful Hiutsuri. This size. If you want a giant Hiutsuri, also beautiful, but more, yeah, it's stronger, not that sharp, not that clean, but yeah, of course they can have clean, but Shinoda, he has big Hiutsuri. It's unbelievably big Hiutsuri. Yeah, but I must say, I like the Hiutsuri of Miyaishi as well. Maruhiro has also beautiful Hiutsuri, different style. But about big, Shinoda. Okay. Okay. Wietse, you were right. There is already a bit of fungus on the pectoral fin, and they are both thorn-like fingers. The koi has jumped out of the protective on the protective net. Yeah. Yeah. Check. Keep the fungus as spray it. We have the blue anti-fungus spray. Spray it on. Leave it in the tank. Get the water as good as possible, and it will grow back really fast. Yes, Baptiste is saying, okay, don't fool around with the ozone installation. A lot of times, maybe in the past, not maybe in the past, we had some koi hobbyists that they saw on marketplace the ozone generator, only 400, 500, 600 euros, and they were really over the moon. And they thought, okay, then that's it, and I get a reaction fat, and that's it. Or I take like a static mixer, and that's enough. That's not enough. So you have to have more and more and more and more, and then you have the complete set, and that's compatible with each other, and then it's really nice. Ozone can be really nice. For Alwyn is asking if you want a window in your pond, do you need a iron frame where you can put the window in, the glass itself in? Yeah, we use stainless steel. I saw some people working with wood, but we like to do the with stainless steel. Yeah. Priscilla is teasing me one moment. Watson is a nice breeder for a nice butterfly. Suda is he has quite good good butterfly. Yeah, nowadays he's the breeding facility is okay. So yeah, he has a good butterfly. Yeah, I think Suda. I'm not that into the butterfly, as you know. So we don't have the. I'm not that into butterfly, but Suda can have beautiful butterfly. Yeah, Pierre knows. Thank you, Pierre. Butterfly, yeah, you go to Artis and have a look at the butterfly. I have a nice show from Ruja, I know, but I don't have the movie online here, so I cannot show it. But it's a really nice, yeah, you have a really nice show from Ruja. I'm after Tansu Showa Tosai, Nip and Koi. I think a lot of people are with you, and there are the request, the amount of requests for Tansu Showa Tosai, it's enormous. And it's quite difficult to find a good one, a one that will stay like a good Tansu Showa. So if you think of a Tansu Showa this size, Tosai, but this size, sometimes you can be lucky and it's in a mix, or yeah, you can buy it here, but it's when it's not in the mix and the breeder says, okay, this is really nice, my Tosai Tansu Showa, it will be quite pricey. If you wait one extra year, so Nisai, it's more safe to buy a Tansu Showa. You have more chance. You can see how the pattern is. It's more safe to say, okay, this is going to be the pattern. Also tricky, but it's more safe. But yeah, it's difficult, the amount of requests. We had some really nice Tansu Showa from Isa and Tosai, but they were this big. Really nice. But also we had, that was maybe 3 years ago, we had I think about 5 Tansu Showa, and they all had, not all, 2 became really beautiful, stayed really beautiful and became more beautiful, and 3 are okay, not really beautiful, but okay, so it's tricky. Dennis is asking, oh Dennis, now you're, oh, Elwin, Pierre. Dennis. Hallo Stefan. Oh, Stefan, wanneer denk je dat je nieuwe... When is the new section of the shop or running, ready for koi? It can be running in 1.5 weeks already. So yeah, quite soon. We have, of course, filtration systems, biological materials running, already starting. So yeah, it can be really, really soon. Yeah. That's a good, Marco, that's a good question. One moment. You're welcome from Greece. Oh, I like to be in Greece. Which breeder is the best for Koshiki? That's more question that goes, so it's easier than say what is the best variety, who is the best variety. It's going to be this story. Koshiki, of course, you have a few that it depends also a bit on your taste, but I would say if you would be with me in Japan and you ask me, okay, let's go to the best Koshiki breeder, I would say first go to Kano. And if that's not your style, then I would go to Kawakami. Yeah, Igarashi can have sometimes have some nice Koshiki, but yeah, I think the top is Kano. Really beautiful Koshiki. And Kawakami. So, like this, really close by. So, yeah, and they have beautiful Koshiki. The Koshiki you saw without the subtitles in the XXL tank, it's really beautiful. And that's a Kano Koshiki and really stable. Ik hoop nog wel dat er... Yeah, Ronald, yeah, it's going to be a really nice series, and I think this Sunday or Monday the first episode of the whole demolishing and the rebuilding will be online. I have to find out how to pronounce your Cristo, I think. One more question. How do you like the Konichi Koi Farm? Thanks again. The Konichi Koi Farm. I like. We had have some really beautiful Konichi Karashi. We got from Konichi. Really beautiful with really good results. We have some Tosai, because they were born on the late September. Tosai, 50 centimeters, really beautiful Konichi Karashi with certificate. I like their style of the Karashi. Of course, they have also some other varieties I like, but it's especially the Karashi. For me, that's the most important variety I would buy from Konichi. Yeah, I like that farm. I like the breeder. Oh. Yeah, Priscilla. What about Becco variety? Is it difficult to get a good one? You don't see them so much. No, that's Alex, you're totally right. It's really difficult to find a beautiful Shiro Becco. And for the people that don't know the Shiro Becco or the difference between a Shiro Becco and a Shirotsuri, let's say the Shirotsuri, the Shirotsuri has it's a black fish with white. and the black is like vertical stripes, and like a Showa, but without the red. And the Shirobeko is like a Sanke without the red, so it's a white fish with black spots, and it's beautiful if they're like flowers or clouds on the fish. And most of the time you will see the black is a bit on the back, and that's what I don't like. So if you have a really nice Shirobeko, the head is white, like Sanke. Of course, you have some. It can be also some black. It's a Shirobeko, but that's what I like with the whole good divided. The black is on the body, not only on the tail. The skin quality must be really nice. Must be really white, and then yeah, it's beautiful. So, but they're not so popular, and they're quite difficult to breed. I know a breeder that he had a nice Tansho Sanke, and it lost the Tansho, and then it became a beautiful Shirobeko that won quite a few koi shows. Not like not a grand champion, but also major or best Beko, or yeah. So it's really nice. I like it as well. I have 5 Isa show, a stunning fish, all 30 centimeters plus. I like a good head pattern. Yeah, I like it as well. The head pattern is really important. I've got 5 Isa Showa stunning fish. Yeah, they're really beautiful. Don't get me wrong if I say, and that's also what I want to say to some of the dealers that are watching with us. My answers to your questions is my opinion. If someone asked me about the drum filter, there was a question about a drum filter of the McCoy drum filter, and I was not saying McCoy drum filters are not good. I was saying that in general, I find it hard to believe, or we tested it, that biological, so like the combination of a drum filter and a biological, so a combi filter, you have to be careful that the biological part is too small. So what I like is a drum filter and then a lot of biological filter system. So that's my opinion. It's whatever. Don't, if you like the system of the combination, please do it like that. Do your own thing. But if you, this is my show. This is the show of Arts and Ends and Koi TV, and this is my opinion, where I say, okay, this I don't like about that type of filter, not about a brand. Then it's at the moment we're okay, because the bins, the tanks are not here yet, and maybe I will ask your help later on. Nick, the logo, yeah, that's a mistake, Nick. The logo van Koi TV is a Kujaku. Does it still alive? And how does it look now? That logo is quite old. And talking about nice Showa, Nick, that is a Showa, and it became best Tatakoi at the Arce Koi Show. It had a really good prize at the Koi Show at that moment in Appeltern, and it's quite old. It's still alive. It's at an owner. I had it in my hands about 2 weeks ago. Really beautiful, beautiful Showa still. and if you catch the breeder, you get a gulden. No, the breeder is Toraso, and it was really funny because Toraso is famous for his kohaku. He didn't have any Showa, and we went to his koi houses together with him, and then he had one tank, and he had about 2 Showa. Yeah, I think 2 Showa swimming in there. He said, "Yeah, I will also to think about how to do." And then those 2 Showa, one went with the customer and one I bought, that one. And it didn't have that much black on it yet, and it became, it was in the magazine. It had a full, like a centerfold, so it was really a really nice koi. And the next time I showed it to Toraso, and he was like, "Oh, I've sold it too cheap." But it was a really nice Showa, and I like to keep it. So it's the in the logo. I can imagine you think it's Kujaku, but it is really Showa. Waar zit je bedrijf? The company. Where's the company located? It's in Aalsmeer. That's really close to Amsterdam. It's in Aalsmeer. Do you say Wednesday you have big news? Come on, tell us. Okay, Ed. Yeah, but for you it's not that, maybe not that big. But I will let you. I will show you just a teaser. You will get the red karashi in store. Yes. Red karashi. Ooh, red karashi. Konichi, for example. I like Konichi red karashi. That's Marco. I really agree on your. Marco is saying it's obvious that you give your opinion. It's the question to you. You can ventilate your own thoughts. I think so, but you will be surprised about the people that are talking about the people that are offended, or they think I'm crazy or whatever. So, but just to get it right, there's a lot of talk on the internet, and it's good to say, okay, this is. I should say it at the start of the broadcast or the coil. This is my opinion, and do whatever you want with it. And some people, disagree, but you don't. I hope no one is chained to his chair to look at Koi TV. Before we, Rudy, wait a minute. Marco, wait a minute. I'm gonna show you a really small teaser. Why I want to show you a little bit. We have the golden corn grow out event Holland. It's an arts and ends project. Not customers. Members of Koi Cave get a small discount, a €10 discount on the get a small discount, and it's a really special. We had the opportunity to select a really special quality at that station, and there was some. I think some other dealers followed the. They saw that the variety, and they also bought after we selected. And I wanted to show you, it's really selected for us. But the full movie will come, and I hope Sunday. I've got all the footage, but so as you can see, This is the breeder. The sound is off. There's no sound because I don't want to give away what he's saying. But it rhymes on. No, it doesn't rhyme. He says something about koi cave and Arts, and he is showing. And this movie is especially for Arts, so there's no other dealer that can have this footage. It's really short, as you can see. Were you showing, Marjolein? Really short, but it's going to be a long movie where, so as you can see, Siege took the time for me to go all the way south to Hiroshima to talk to Taniguchi, have like a little interview, and we're gonna put all the footage together, and we will show it on internet. It will be Sunday online. It's really nice, really nice talk about the selection, about the size of the koi. He is really supporting us on the growing out. So looking forward to post it online. Yeah, that's true. Sign pissers. I'll be starting a YouTube channel. I'll be starting a YouTube channel soon on my pond in the UK. I like your trips to Japan, seeing the big boy. Nip, just send me your link to your channel and we will promote it. And then, yeah, maybe people can see your pond and like that. Yeah. Perry is saying he is lucky he can read the lips of the Japanese breeder, and he's Japanese. This common Japanese is a bit rough. Perry's common Japanese, but his lip signs are really good. But he's saying, I can assure you that the first words will be, "Hello, koi cavers. Nice you're joining." This and this and this. But that's what he's saying, and later on I will explain more. So even kijken. Yeah, it will be nice. Pierre, there are some. We have some. Yeah, I hope someone texted me this morning, emailed me this morning, like I had to email him back, like, sorry, there's no place, no place left. But yeah, because Sieg is there, we have some negotiating also about Nissan and other stuff, so Sieg is doing, for now, we're gonna go to Japan, but for now he's doing the my koi hunt for us. So he's in a few hours, he went already, but in a few hours he will go to Sakai. So there will be some nice footage and some nice koi coming up. He's selected. I'm gonna stay up all night, or he's gonna phone me. And then I will wake up, and then we decide with a live connection which koi is going to come to Holland. And now I don't know what I'm. So there are some extra places. So Pierre, if you want to join, yeah, we can have some, we can have some. You can still enter the event. People that think, okay, we had so many places and then we had some prizes. There will be more prizes we will do the lottery with for for that place, for the event. Kooiblog, yes, we can. Nowadays we can, but not from Holland. So what we do for some dealers is that we ship from Japan to the UK. That's more easy from Holland to the UK. So, but yeah, we can. So if you want, we can do. Okay. Yeah, I know, Marco. You need to do a lot, but it's good if people like to follow. Okay, now we're gonna do the lottery. Golden corn. So if I'm not there, I don't know even if there's any place left to go there, but if I'm not there on the event tomorrow at the from the Koi Cave, if you want to join, please go to their side, because I'm not. I like the Koi Cave and I'm friends. I'm really good friends, but I'm not. I'm not the Koi Cave. So please send them an email if you can still join. And I hope to see you there. If I'm not there, have a good day, have a nice day. Talk with your fellow hobbyists, and hope to see you soon on a live stream, on a movie, I think next Sunday, and of course next week again. Okay, the lottery is for a keychain, really nice keychain, really strong keychain. You can choose the variety, your variety. If you're gonna pick it up, you can choose it from the plate. If you wanted me to send, it's gonna be this one. This one. We have a bucket of premium koi food. You can buy at kooihuis.nl. It's the premium koi food where you can say, okay, this is my purpose for the koi food. If you have a growing tank and it's 20 degrees, please write it down. If you have a pond, please also write it down, like my pond is 15 degrees, then I know what to mix for, what the best mix is for you. But this is going to be, I'm going to give away this bucket, and of course the propolis wound and care repair. I'm going to do the lottery. And yeah, so that's going to be for now. I go to Koi Nightbot. If you think, oh, I'm always, if Albert de Vries thinking I'm always first to it's on alphabet, I can see now. So Albert, you're on top, but that doesn't say you're winning. Perry normally wins. The first thing for the keychain is Nick. Nick, your keychain is here. You will pick it up someday. Okay, I will leave it here. You can choose by yourself on the plate. Then the food, premium Kooihuis food. Bram, ja, Curien. Oh joh, my dyslexic. So Kooihuis, Bram, congratulations. Please send me an email if you're going to pick it up. You can also pick it up next spring, and you get, of course, another mix. It's not going to be this bucket. This bucket is filled with. This is just an example. These are shrimps, but you're gonna get the good mixture. Please send me an email. And Mark Truijen, Mark, you've got the propolis. Congratulations. I think you order quite a lot on Kooihuis, I think. Please put your comment on there, like, hey, I've got a prize still to come, and then I'll put it with it. If I'm right. Mark, congratulations. Yeah, I hope to see you soon. If you still want to join the Golden Corn Grow Out, it's possible. We've got a few places left, extra places left. We also have a cheaper one, so the standard one. It's standard as in what the other dealers also can buy. It's much cheaper. It's $69.95. But that you cannot make a reservation for. There will be quite a lot of them coming and you can pick them up as well, but they're a bit smaller. So that's the big difference. And the other ones are hand selected. So that's that. Next time Wednesday, 8 o'clock in Dutch. And if you're from Greece or the US or the UK or from somewhere else, somewhere else, next Friday I'll be there in English. Bye bye.